Hello, hello. Welcome to another Walk with Kelsey and Wanaka. Oh man, there may be people in here now. Something about New Zealand summers, man. Yesterday was so hot. It's crazy. Like even at this time yesterday, I was just like shorts and t-shirt, and then today it just gets a little bit rainy. I'm in the woods right now, like it's still like daylight, but anyway, it's just a little bit chillier than it was. But anyway, today, just real quick, it's on my mind and I want to share it with you. And also, again, I really kind of like documenting my journey and where I'm at. And I encourage you today to really think about the word decide. I might have made a message on this before, but it's like really important. There's like people back here. I'm like, what's happening? So the word decide is really exciting. It's like this word changed everything for me this year. And it's the reason that I'm here in New Zealand right now. It's because something that I said at our last retreat in November, and it just changed everything. And obviously I learned it from other people, but the word decide, D, means off, and side, think about like suicide, is cut or kill. And so when you decide something, you cut off, you kill off any other option, any other possibility. You decide that this one thing is the thing that you're going to do. Tony Robbins or other people have talked about it. It's called burning the boats. If you want to take the island, you've got to burn the boats, right? You've got to that there's no other option. You've killed off, you've cut off, you've burned off any other option for you. And so that was something for me when after our retreat in November, I decided, I had no idea how I was going to make it happen, but I decided that I was going to be here in New Zealand. I decided I was going to be here for the new year. And I put it on a credit card and I said I was going to figure it out. And I did. I paid it all off. It's fantastic, and I'm here. It was a $2,000 plane ticket just to get here one way, but it's worth it. I've never felt more at peace and calm and happy and excited, and I'm in nature. I have never felt more like I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And the other thing that it did is it proved to me that I am capable of anything I set my mind to, that if I decide to do something, I can do it. And I thought about this with other things I've done in my life. I decided I was going to hike the Camino de Santiago, and I just bought the plane ticket and I just started walking. If you don't know the Camino, there's yellow arrows and you have to follow them. I knew nothing. I didn't research anything. I just went and I just started following yellow arrows, but I walked that whole 500 miles by myself. I decided I was going to learn how to ride a motorcycle. And so I did. I decided I was going to figure out, this is 5 years ago. So when I was here in New Zealand the first time, that's when it changed everything, because I had finally traveled. I had finally made it to New Zealand where I wanted to be, but I was making New Zealand dollars and I was working tirelessly, all these hours in the gym, and I wasn't able to be outside in nature, and I didn't have the time freedom that I wanted. And I was, making New Zealand dollars, and then I went and walked the Camino. So then I was spending euros. It was all backwards. This goes to show again, money is an illusion. Anyway. But I decided when I was here back in 2018 that I was going to figure out a way how to work online, how to make US dollars and live anywhere in the world. I decided that. And it started by, I made multiple investments. My first coaching program back in 2019 was $8,000. Again, $8,000 I didn't have. I put it on a credit card and I believed that I could figure it out. Now, I'm not saying that you should always put everything on a credit card. I'm not saying that at all. Obviously be financially responsible and all the things, but investing, I've never, ever regret any time I've invested in myself. And me being here right now in New Zealand, I knew that this was an investment in myself. This was me investing in my dream and my growth and my expansion and understanding. And I don't know who I'm going to meet or why, but I felt called to be here and I had to figure it out, and I decided it. And it's the same thing with my business. There's been heartache. Oh my gosh, anybody who knows me, there's been pain. I am not saying that deciding means that it's going to be easy, But there's this whole thing, again, it's a Tony Robbins thing, that we don't get like our wants, right? We don't get our shoulds. Oh, I should eat better. I should work out. I should, be nicer to my spouse. Whatever. We should all over ourselves, right? We don't get our shoulds. We get our musts. We get our musts. We get when you have burned the boats, when there is no other option, when this is it, when you have there is something really scary about putting it on a credit card and being like, I'm going to frickin' figure it out. And you do. Guess what? I'm still here. I'm still living. I've gotten everything works out, and it doesn't mean that it's not painful and it's not hard, and that's how you grow, people. You grow when you're on outside of your comfort zone. So guess what? That means you're going to get freaking uncomfortable. But that's when you feel the most expansive and you grow and you progress, and that's when life is more meaningful and you're in it. So, my message for today with all the things is whatever it is that you want in your life, and I know it's a new year and we're all excited, you have to decide that this is what you're going to do. If you're going to write a book, I'm looking at one of my clients right now. If you're going to write a book, become a writer. Decide what is your big reason why. You have to know why it's important to you. Why is it important to you? And then you have to cut off all other options. Then you have to make sure that you are making the time to write every single day. If you are going to be healthy, then you need to decide to become a healthy person. And that means that if a friend asks you out to the bars late at night and it's going to impede on your sleep or going to impede on your nutrition, then you have to say, you know what? That's not what a healthy person would do. And I have decided that I'm going to be a healthy person, and I'm going to act as if I'm already that person, because it is a must for me, because there is no other option. What is it for you? I was talking to somebody recently, we got on a strategy call, and you have to have a big reason why. You have to. And that's in our freedom method, F, find your why. It's the first thing. Why is it important to you? And so I really encourage you, whatever big goal you have for yourself, whatever you want to achieve this year, I've got a big one this year. I asked that in our vision board party. What is the one thing you want to achieve this year? If you could only achieve one, if it's December 2023 and you can only achieve one thing, what would it be? And then why is that important to you? And then ask yourself again, why is that important to you? And I really encourage you to think of something big. You need to have a reason that is exciting, that is expansive, that is something that gets you up and excited in the morning, and also a reason that is honorable, something that impacts the other people around you, right? For me coming here and me doing my business or whatever else, it allows me to be an example of what is possible to other people. I live my life so I can be an example to other people of what is possible when you believe, when you decide, when you try, when you go for it, when you realize that you only get one chance at this life and you're going to live it, when you decide to let go of obsessively thinking about food and your body and what other people think, and decide to live authentically and decide to just be brave, be bold. That is why I do what I do, because I know what's possible for you. And so me living my dream, I hope, is an example for what is possible, and that you can live your dream, whatever that is. Okay, I'm done. That's it. But if you would like to learn a little bit more, if you'd like to sit down, have a strategy call with... Oh, yay. Okay. Sorry, I lost you. I was on a roll. Anyway, but if you'd like to set up a strategy call with me, and if you'd like to learn how you can heal your relationship with food and your body, how you can have real clarity about what it is that you want to create in this life, really get clear about what your why is, really understand what the